Hello, I'm Clint Smith. Welcome to Thunder Ranch. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today so that eventually didn't wind up looking like our good friend Tony here at the Stuffed Chicken. We wanted to talk to you about shotguns. I get a lot of inquiries, all kidding aside, from people on almost a weekly basis. I want to buy a pistol. I want to buy a shotgun. And to be very blunt, I had one the other day. A guy called me on the phone without naming names. He kind of goes, hey, me and my partners are going to buy these high-end shotguns. You know, they're all custom combat fighting shotguns, blah, 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 blah. What do you think? And I go, buy a Remington 870. Well, you know, but these guns, you know, they're high-end and they got all, and I go, buy an 870. You're hard-pressed to not be able to use this gun and be able to use it effectively. This is just a plain Jane. This is the way I buy them and use them. It's an 870. It's a 20-inch barrel. This one, you know, the 18 or 20-inch beaded sight. People go, well, you know, it's not very elaborate, and it doesn't need to be, okay? One of the best things about the 870, all right, is they've been around since 1950 now. They're a rock-solid gun. They've always been a rock-solid gun. This is another one of mine, and I would call this, in my mind's eye, an elaborate shotgun. This particular gun I've had for about 25 years. This is like my second oldest 870. What I did with this, because of my older eyes, is I put the XS sight from old Dave Biggers at XS, and it's good because of my eyes. I get it, and it's got a night insert so you can see it, okay? This, of course, is the stock that they put the cartridges right in them, and you have them, the side saddle people. But this is a pretty basic gun. The only thing I'm not real big on shotguns is they have those big elaborate forearms. This is one from Ryan Wilson, and the deal with it is it was a little long and I cut it off myself, but why I like it is because it has just a simple mount for a shotgun. Nothing big, elaborate, okay? Is basically, you know, I got about 200 bucks in the whole thing. When I cycle the gun, it doesn't interrupt the sling if I want one. It gives me a light mounted system that works very well in the sense that it's moving, so it's a pretty solid rig to use. This is my idea of an elaborate one. But for most of people, you know, if you're looking at it, especially now as, you know, the future probably has the potential to be a little bit trying for us as gun owners. People go, I want to buy a gun for home defense, but I'm not sure, and I can't afford a $3,000 AR-15, and you know what? You don't need a $3,000 AR-15, and you don't need a $3,000 pistol. What you need is probably to get yourself a really good pump shotgun. Remingtons are real good, and so we don't just aggravate everybody on the planet. A lot of people are well taken with the Mossberg shotguns. I don't know. I don't have one. I'm not tricing them. I simply don't know much about the gun. 870 has always kind of been my shotgun. I'm just kind of an 870 guy, but don't overlook these guns. You know, they're real plain and simple. You know, if you wanted to, you could put a side saddle on it from Milt Sparks. Holds extra 5 rounds. You know, you can, that bead sight that I showed you, that big one with the night insert, that actually just adheres with 2-part epoxy right onto this bead. You don't have to add anything or drill anything. I don't know about you, but I'm about as mechanical as a bowling ball. So, you know, the drill with it is to keep the guns really simple. If you know, someone said to me, I want a gun for home defense. You'd be hard pressed to do any better than the 870. They're just a rock solid, dependable gun. If you think about them, you know, when you start looking at it, that's a real good consideration. The shotguns inside your homes, you know, they're pretty effective tools. Hey, we want to thank you for watching Web Blast. Come back and see us.